Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are in the gun room today with the Rossi RS22 semi-auto 22LR rifle back out on the bench. However, this time today is going to be a little bit different for this rifle here. We're going to be looking at a potential upgrade for this rifle. As you guys know, these run roughly $130 to $160 depending on where you go. This one here I've had at the hide for, I'd say probably about 6-7 months now. It has performed exceptional. I would say it's probably 99% reliable. Of course, any 22LR rimfire semi-auto, you do have the chance of stoppages and failures. I mean, it's just kind of the nature of the beast and the nature of the round. So I can't fault a couple, but overall it has been exceptional. So I got to messing around and was looking around online and thinking, well, what else could I do to this little guy to make it a little bit better, make it a little bit more fun? And lo and behold, my Google foo landed me on a Promag tactical folding stock. This is item number PM279 from Promag, and to my knowledge, these will fit. This model here is actually for a Mossberg 702 Plinkster. However, as you guys know, the Rossi RS22 is basically a Mossberg 702 Plinkster. So in my little bit of research that I've done, this right here, guys, have used on this rifle, and it has worked just fine. So we are going to try that ourselves. I couldn't resist. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to kind of get it installed, see how it fits, see how it works. We'll take it back to the range and see how it fires. I've got a Picatinny rail adapter, and I've got one of the UTG micro red dots we're going to throw on it just to kind of mess around. I've probably got a sling or something I can stick on it too, but I can't wait to kind of get this in there. This is something definitely different, kind of cheap fun, no question about that. But I'm going to pause the camera here, going to get things ready, and we'll see how it fits, guys. All right, so to remove your action from your stock, it's literally just 2 Phillips head screws here at the bottom. So that's easy enough to change out. So we'll take those out, pop the barreled action out of the stock, and kind of see what we got from there. There is not a lot to these rifles, which is one of the best things about them. I mean, they've tried to keep them as simple as possible, which I believe that probably leads to their reliability and functionality. If I had to guess, they've kind of observed the KISS rule a little bit with them. One thing to note whenever you're taking these out is you have to take the safety selector and kind of put it about halfway between, because it's hard to get that action to clear the stock with the safety sticking out. So just be mindful of that. And that's all there is to it. So we'll set the old stock factory stock there off to the side. Here's our action screws. Set them off. I don't know if we'll need those or not, but you see the gun is still clear. So let's pop our Promag stock out of the packaging here, and we'll see what we got to work with as far as that goes. So let's see here. Well, okay. All right, set that paper off to the side. And there is no directions on install, even for the model that it's made for. But surely to goodness, we'll be able to figure it out. And there's a little button here on the side. So that is our button to, well, I say it is. All right, so we kind of got it figured out here. There's a little hook right here that kind of hooks into the back of the butt stock here that kind of holds it whenever the stock is in the folding position. So you take and kind of pull that out like that. Now mine, it had a burr right on here that was not allowing this to be easily removed from that hook. So I just took a small fine file and just smoothed that out just a little bit, and now it works just fine. So you just put your thumb there and pull it off, and there you go. And then of course your button here on the side is what releases it from the extended position. All right, so first things first is we got to remove this little piece here in the center. So let's see if we can get that there out. May have to get a pry bar or something to coax it out of the way. There we go. So kind of pull that out, as it says to remove, so we don't need that. Now, what do we have left here? I believe there's potentially a screw inside. Get my handy dandy Spyderco here. Pull that up. Don't try that at home, that was pretty dangerous. Alright, so there is an Allen hex bolt, which I don't think you can see. Let me grab my light in there. Down in there, that we'll have to remove as well. So let me grab a Allen bit for that and we'll go from there. Alright, so it's a number 6 metric Allen key. So we're going to take and remove that bolt from there, and that's going to free up that top portion to where we can slip the barreled action into the stock. So let's see here. And just like so, like that. So now that that's off there, we can take this section and slip it into the stock there. And as we thought, it slips right in. So there's a screw hole here for one of your action screws, and then in the back, this section is what holds it in back here. So just like so. So pretty simple design. I mean, there's not a whole lot to it. You'll be able to install this with just simple tools. So we'll go ahead and tighten that back down. And then we'll put that first screw back in the front of the action. So we'll give that just a good snug, just like so. Put that down. Let's get one of our action screws we took out. Screw that back in. Screw that front portion back down. Snug it up good. Okay, that feels good. Alright. That's kind of neat. I mean, it's a little silly, don't misunderstand me, but it's kind of cool. It's definitely different. It made that package a lot more compact, no doubt about that. It does come with 3 Picatinny rail sections. I mean, you could put a flashlight or something on there, or kitchen sink, or chainsaw or something like that. But I think we're just going to stick our little red dot on here and maybe a sling, and then we'll take it back to the hide, put a couple rounds through it, and just kind of see how it feels, guys. Alright guys, we got the Rossi RS22 and the Promag stock back out here. I've got the UTG Pro Micro red dot mounted, along with one of their dovetail to Picatinny adapters. So one of the cool things about this little setup is it will shoot in the folded position. So that's kind of cool. It makes it for a little bit of a compact package. And then you can just fold out the stock and go right into shooting it as a rifle. So it's a neat little setup. I do like it. I will say that this stock added a little bit more weight to it than what I would have thought it would have. That really doesn't take away from the overall functionality of the gun. I'm going to load up some more ammo here. It's hard to only shoot one mag or rimfire. The overall feel of the stock actually isn't that bad. I'm actually pretty impressed with how it feels and how it kind of maneuvers. Now, I will say the weight seemed to be a little bit more than I'd anticipated. I don't know if maybe it's just because of the design with the stock breakdown mechanism. That could be it. However, it functions great, and it's a ton of fun. There's no question about that. It definitely makes it a more compact package when you can fold that stock in. So, but overall, it's not that bad. It's a lot of fun. I tell you, if you get a chance to get one of these RS22s, take a chance with it. For 150 bucks, you just cannot beat them. They shoot amazing. I tell you, the only thing that would probably make this package a little bit more fun is if I was to lop off the barrel to about 16.5 inches and thread it. Other than that, this thing is absolutely a hoot. I think I'm going to get me a little sling mount, maybe to put a little single point sling on it, and this would be a great little camp gun or just a fun little plinker, guys. Maybe something to throw behind the bed of your truck and kind of keep it there for any varmint or pest control needs you might have. But if you like this content, please like, share, and subscribe, guys. I think the Facebook or the YouTube algorithm has got me, so my subscribership has kind of dwindled off. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, share the videos. It really does help the channel. And as always, shoot straight. Later.